Downtown Victoria, retail, streets, and urban life. This map feels immediately familiar. Bright roads, recognizable brand logos, water on one side, a tight walkable street grid, and that first impression already tells us something important. This is not a regional map, not a scenic map, and not a terrain map. This is a commercial urban map designed to answer one primary question: what exists here and how close is everything? A map designed for human scale. The most striking feature of this map is density. Unlike wilderness or regional maps, nothing here is stretched or simplified for distance. Streets are short, blocks are compact, intersections repeat rapidly. This immediately tells the reader this is a pedestrian first environment. Downtown Victoria is a place where walking matters, visibility matters, proximity is valued, and the map is designed to reinforce exactly that. The street network as the framework. Look first at the roads. Major streets like the Government Street, Douglas Street, Pandora Avenue, and Broughton Street are emphasized with thicker, warmer colors. These are not highways, they are commercial corridors. Smaller streets branch tightly between them, forming a highly connected grid. From a cartographic standpoint, this is a sign of short travel distances, multiple route options, high foot traffic potential. This is the kind of street geometry retailers love, and the map reflects that clearly. Water as an edge, not a barrier. On the left side of the map, we see the harbor and waterfront. Unlike rivers in city center maps, this water body acts as a visual boundary rather than a divider. Development stops cleanly at the shoreline, roads bend but do not cross excessively. The map treats water as orientation reference, place identity, edge condition. This is typical of coastal downtowns where waterfront access is recreational and symbolic, not industrial. Brand logos as map language. Now look at what truly defines this map: logos. Instead of generic points or icons, we see instantly recognizable brands. Retail, banks, restaurants, pharmacies, entertainment venues. This tells us the map's target audience: shoppers, visitors, tenants, retail planners, commercial real estate stakeholders. Logos are not decoration here, they are data. Each logo answers three questions instantly: what is here? How familiar is it? What kind of activity does it attract? This is brand based cartography. Retail clustering and economic gravity. Notice how logos cluster near the Bay Center, Market Square, and surrounding streets. Branding becomes dense. That density is not accidental, it reflects economic gravity. Retail maps like this visualize footfall concentration, comparative adjacency, complementary business. You can infer things without statistics. Apparel brand cluster together, banks sit near major intersections, restaurants align with pedestrian corridors. A well-made commercial map lets patterns emerge naturally. Color hierarchy and readability. Despite the heavy information load, the map remains readable, and that's due to the strict hierarchy. Roads are warm and dominant, water is cool and recessive, parks are green but restrained, logos are colorful but contained, background buildings are muted. This hierarchy prevents visual collapse. The cartographer has decided what must stand out and what must fade in. This is essential in high density business mapping. And for all those wondering if you want a custom map developed like this, do reach out to Maps&Locations.com and we will create a perfectly suitable map for your needs. Parks as relief points. Green spaces like Victoria West Park, Central Park, Lime Bay Park are clearly visible, but they don't overpower the map. They act as orientation anchors, visual breathing spaces, lifestyle signals. In commercial mapping, parks often signal desirability. Their presence near retail corridors subtly reinforces value without explicit messaging. Navigation without turn-by-turn detail. This map does not show lane counts, traffic direction, speed limits, but it doesn't need to. This is not a navigation map, it's a decision-making map. Its purpose is not to get you from A to B, It's to help you understand what exists between A and B. That distinction matters enormously in cartography. How a map like this is created. Maps like this combine base street data from GIS platforms, custom styling and vector design software, manual logo placement, brand consistency guidelines, and scale specification simplification. The hardest part is not accuracy, it's balance. Too many logos and the map becomes unreadable. Too few and it loses commercial relevance. This map walks that line carefully. Scale as a business tool. At this scale, every centimeter represents opportunity. Distances feel short, clusters feel walkable, adjacencies feel valuable, adjacencies feel valuable. This is intentional. Retail and downtown maps often compress perceived distance to encourage exploration, foot traffic, and engagement. Scale here is psychological, not just mathematical. What this map is really communicating. On the surface, this is a downtown Victoria retail map, but underneath, it's communicating where activity concentrates, where people naturally move, where brands want to be seen, where commercial value accumulates. This is a map of economic life, not just streets. Closing thought. Every map answers a question. Topographic map asks, what does the land look like? Transit map asks, how do I move? Political maps ask, who controls what? This map asks, what happens here? And by answering that clearly, through roads, waters, brands, and density, it becomes far more than a reference. It becomes a tool. Thank you for listening and watching. If you want a custom map developed, just reach out to maps&locations.com. Thank you.